Hey guys, I'm doing this quick video to show you how to trim down the antenna, because I really like this radio. It's low profile, it's small, everything fine. I mean, it fits perfectly, but the antenna it's pretty big, and it's too big for my opinion. I mean, it's like nearly half of the radio, so a third of the radio, sorry. And that's not okay. I don't like it. It makes the radio so much bigger. I mean, that compared to that, oh. But I can't fly like that because my fingers touch the antenna. Yeah, we're gonna try to trim that down. I haven't done it yet, so we're gonna find out together. Let's go. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is unscrew the radio. What do you need? A screwdriver. I don't know the name in English, but it's one of these with the four edges, and a tweezer. So you're gonna turn on the radio, and you try to remove these things. Obviously, first of all, remove the batteries. I already did that. So you can remove this basket. And this little plug yeah, okay. So we can lay this by the side and start disassembling. So you can do this with your thumbnail, but I can't. I will take the tweezers and press there, and you can see that it will. Okay, there it is. Once you have one clip out, you can pull on the rest. That's all. I already disassembled the radio once, so it was a bit easier for me. Maybe you need a knife to get in there because it's really tight. Yeah, by the side, same thing on the other side. Just. Okay, there we go. By the way, there's right and left, so you can't mount these in the wrong direction. Okay, a few screws. So there. Same on the other side. There, and 1, 2. So in total 10, I think. Yeah, note, you don't have to remove this. It won't affect the disassembling. At this point, you can already get this out. It's just a cap, nothing special. I think it's for switches, so if you want to mount extra switches, but we don't want to do that, so you can lay this by the side. Okay, let's go. I will start here. What I like to do is I like to lay down the screws, in the order I got them out. So this is on top of the radio, it lays on top. I don't know if you can follow me, but yeah. So kind of like a graphical way of sorting the screws. Okay. Okay, last 2 screws, and then we finished. 1 and 2. Get out. Okay, so I think we have all the screws. Now we need to loosen this switch cap. You can do this with a tweezer, kind of like pushing it in there and then rotating in this direction. Or you have a special tool for that. Mine is already a bit loosened, so I can do it with my fingers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to find a way to do that. Okay, you don't have to unscrew it all the way as I did. That's not good. Okay, so now you can fold this. Okay, and right here there's this cable. We have to unclip it. Yeah. And then we can see into the radio. Now, first thing to do is I'm gonna adjust the light a bit. Okay. First thing to do, I would disconnect this one so we have a bit more room. And now these two, 1 and 2. And one last one. Okay, that one. And the antenna cable, little IPEX cable. You probably know that from VTXs. So yeah. Then we can get the back side out of the way. So that's everything left. What we now want to do is unscrew this plate. Oh shit, that's pretty bad. Where's the screw? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna look for it in a few seconds. Just unscrew the rest. Don't lose your screws, guys. And you can plug out this one because there's a little thing inside. And now you can unplug this one. So next part out of the way. I'm gonna have to... here's the screw. Perfect. Okay. So next step. Next step is to unscrew these two screws there and there. You can do it the dirty way and kind of like get it in an angle, but it will destroy the screw. So I'm gonna unscrew the board and try to get it out without damaging the screws. So one. Where's my focus? Yeah, 1, 2. And yeah, number 4. No, get out. Okay. Now this board should be loose. Yeah, okay, it is. So I haven't done this actually yet. So we're gonna find out together. We have to get to the screw. So maybe we can just... okay, shit. We can't do that. I thought that we could get it a bit in the back. Maybe it's enough if I do it like that. And now... yeah, that's okay. Should be fine. That's not good for the screw, but I'm gonna use a different one later. So, okay, first screw. Out. So I did it the dirty way, and you can see that the screw is a bit damaged, and that's actually not good, but I didn't want to wait now. Second one, oh shit, that one is a bit tighter. Okay, this is actually hard to unscrew. Okay, there we go. So this is also Okay, so yeah. Now we have the antenna part unscrewed. We can actually pull out the antenna cable. Yeah. And now the radio is way cleaner than before. I mean, if you look at it now, it would be fantastic if we could keep it like that, pretty low profile. Yeah, so radio a bit by the side, and we're gonna focus on that part for now. Actually, the antenna, oh yeah, here's a small screw, unscrew that. And actually the antenna isn't the whole part, only like that part. So it's really unnecessary that they made the antenna so big. Yeah, how are we gonna do that? Oh, okay, 1, 2. Okay, the antenna goes. I'm just gonna pull on that. No, shit. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. And now we hopefully can open this one. Yeah. Okay. Get this by the side. So my plan is to get the antenna out. I want to use the antenna cable, but not all of the casing. So here we go. That's what I meant. The box is so big for only such a small antenna. So my plan, get this one out of the way, and get this boy mounted on here. Okay, so I spent the last hours designing this 3D print. The idea, this print sits right here, like that. It perfectly fits, nearly no gap, everything fine. And it has a hole, I don't know if you can see through that, for the antenna. So the antenna is going to sit right in there. The edges will look out a bit, so I got myself plastic tube, this normal antenna tube, and I already cut it in half, so we have smaller pieces for both of the sides. I don't know where, maybe from an old TBS receiver or so, but I think everybody will have laying this around. Also the flexible ends, the end caps. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna use this, but yeah. So yeah, don't be. Yeah, my printer's a bit fucked up, but I mean the front is beautiful. That's good. Now we need to put the antenna in there, and the cable will have to go like that out. The cable will go through this channel. Yeah, but before we get the antenna in, let's just make the screw holes work. So they're a bit tight at the moment, so I'm going to take my screwdriver, make them a bit open at the beginning, and then I can take my screw. I don't know which one. Yeah, this one is not so beaten up, so it will probably work. And I can turn it and try to make it go in. If I get it inside, I will turn around a bit, and so on. So just make it work. Of course, I will upload the files in Thingiverse or whatsoever, so you can download it and don't have to come up with your own design. Oh, that's it. Okay. 1,
I think I'm gonna use a different screw, so that I don't overuse this one, because the head is already a bit distorted. Just gonna check if it's sent out, and then you can continue.
Okay, that's enough. Get this wire out. Next step. Okay, we have the holes now, but also a little bump. And I like to get it away. One. Just use a knife for that to cut it away so that it doesn't stand out that much. Be careful to not cut off these hubs, but I mean, if you do, you can just 3D print another one, I would say. Okay, now I will just turn the screw inside one time so that the beginning of the part will be opened, and yeah, that's fine.
One, and same thing the other side.
Okay, so once we have that, we can continue by getting the antenna in place where it is here. So I would start by slowly bending this part, but be conscious to not break it. And now we have to get it in. I'm a bit afraid of it, to be honest, because I don't know how well it will work, but we will see.
Okay, that's good. And now, can take the tree down.
Okay, that didn't work out perfectly, but it will be okay. So here it is. Yeah, to be honest, it's not perfect for the antenna, but one of these antennas is so fucking cheap that if it breaks, just buy another one. I mean, only a few bucks, so that's why I was so brutal right now and just tried it. And it's basically just a piece of wire, so you can't really destroy it that easily. Okay, antenna sits, and now cable, and perfectly. That's the plan. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah. Okay. Now I will get these caps or straws, and well, first of all I will and put these on. Maybe I will roll them up a bit. Oh, the wire is beaten up, that's not so good. I just get most of it inside the tube. If you don't catch all, it's okay, but it should be the most. first side done. Now let's do the other side.
Same procedure as the other side, pull it out, and then
okay, great. So we can press this one in. I don't know how far, but yeah. They will definitely help with stability. So if you have them placed inside like me, then you're already finished. So that's basically half of the price. So this one sits right here, and it would look like that. I'm going to put these end caps on. At least I will try to. I don't know how far they will get, but yeah. Okay, I will do that later, but that's basically the idea. Now, what do we do next? I just gonna check if it's broken, and it's not, I would say. That's pretty good. So, let's screw that one on. So, antenna goes here. And I'm just gonna look if it's in the notch, so I don't hurt the antenna cable, and now it's in. So I'm gonna take my screw, place it there. Oh, I mounted it again. Get this board a bit loosened. I already showed you that. And now I should be able to get this one. Okay, and the other side. I have to get this out of the way. I'm working. Okay, a little time jump. So, I didn't got them to fit. They were, they were just too big. You have to maybe drill up the plastic. That's my V1 test version. You have to drill up the holes, or just use smaller screws. I end up using smaller screws. As you can see, they're shiny now and not black. Okay, so I will do a voiceover for now. I mounted the board, but I did a mistake and left the cable under the board. It was like in the middle, on the right from the USB port, and not on the left, and should be on the left. And right now I'm pulling it out to the left. So be sure to not make the same mistake. Okay. This goes here. This goes here. What is left? These two. This one goes here. And this one goes right there. But first of all, I will connect the antenna cable. We have one left. That's not so good. Okay. Just gonna look where that goes. Okay, this one, the long, goes up here. And this one will go there. At this point, be sure to connect all the connectors and recheck them. So press them in place again, so you don't have to open up the radio again. Next step is closing the radio. You can just fold it together. Yeah. Be sure to move this wire a bit away, okay, and to get the switches in place. So. At this point, I tried feeling if the throttle is moving freely or if there's a cable in the way, because sometimes the cable is directly behind the gimbal and it's in the way of the gimbal, so you can feel it when moving, that there's resistance. And in fact, there was. So I ended up opening the radio again, and it was the antenna cable. I'm going to show you an image now of how you can place the antenna inside the radio that it won't affect the throttle. As you can see, it's kind of like under the board because it's laying there, and the board is gonna come on top, yeah, and the antenna is right under the board, and that way it won't affect your throttle gimbal. Okay, now we can screw it back together. Woohoo! Let's go. So we had our graphical order, and we can follow it now. So these screws on top. Okay, so there's this cable in the way right now. I'm gonna push it a bit. Yeah, now it's away. And we can insert the battery tray. Check. And can put our cells back in.
Okay, that's a minus, so 1, and hopefully the radio doesn't blow up now, but I'm optimistic. And we can close the battery tray.
Yeah. So, not much to do now. We need to get our side panels on. As I already said in the beginning, here's a sign, white in that case, so I like to get this side in, then the top, bottom, fuck, and you can work your way around. No. This is robust rubber, so you can't really destroy it. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, one side finished. Second side.
Left, okay.
Yeah, it's finished. Okay guys, I'm finished. I spent the last minutes sanding down the top part because I used quick dry glue and it left the white lines, but at that state it's okay for me. And it looks so beautiful compared to before. I mean, compare that to that, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the glue is not gone completely. Maybe I will paint it in the future, but for now it's perfectly fine. It will be fine. Yeah. I hope you liked the video. If you want to do it yourself, I uploaded the files in Thingiverse, a link in the video description. Yeah, go ahead. Good luck.